Product management topics and skills, it's something that we explored in the details at the product map. So we analyzed a lot of data available and very different job positions from tech companies and others. So all over the world, starting from the US, European Union, and the eastern part of the world. Good news is that we prepared some updates that we want to share with our community members, and I'll start with some explanation about skills. So we slightly changed the topic. We are not covering only topics today, but also product management skills. So there are different models how product management skills are structured, and the first one was introduced by Ravi Mehta. Maybe you know him. It's a very comprehensive and holistic overview of the product management. So he split everything by 4 categories: product execution, customer insight, product strategy, and influencing people. And after that, each particular skill he maps with these 4 sections and analyze your skill level in order to build your personal skill chart. So for different roles, for different grades, the requirements are changing, and I think it was one of the first product management skill charts that been used by many companies and was adopted many times by different companies, and it's still one of the best holistic overviews on the industry. Another assessment was done by Pavel Kirin. He created his own system, and in nutshell, it was 8 categories, but under each category he put 32 questions, and these questions, they helped to complete an assessment and evaluate where you are. So it's a simple Google form, but works well if you want to understand the overall idea where you are. And after that, you can better analyze where obviously you can grow. So it covers different topics, starting from business and strategy, execution, people, data analytics, product discovery, experimentation, marketing, and product growth. So again, it also has a different configurations. So senior product manager, product marketing manager, head of product, and so on and so forth. Meaning that we can always adjust what skills are relevant for each particular grade and analyze what is necessary for each particular configuration. So first of all, if we introducing ours, so what we did, we tried to understand what structure could be a generic structure, and after that it could be improved for different companies. Each company has its own requirements, and obviously a lot of companies, they depending on the industry, they want to implement very specific requirements to their product managers. But understanding what it is, at least the high-level overview or possible directions, helps to understand how you can grow. So in our case, we describing product management based on the 5 categories. We split all skills by 5 of them. So product, customer, analytics, processes, and people. And this skills chart is also a very generic one. It's based on the analysis what we did. We analyzed more than 1,000 of job positions in order to build that and find the perfect naming for each particular skill, try to map them into different groups and at least balance it, because different skills require different level of seniority. So obviously if you work more on the team leadership side, on the people management side, then you've got this, it's a strong area, and growing in your career, meaning that you're growing these particular skills. So in the product map, we try to map these skills, 15 product management skills with very specific topics. And now I want to share it with you. So if you've seen the product map, it's the comprehensive Figma gem with many comments from our community. So we published product map at FigJam more than 2 years ago, and we received tons of feedback from the community members. People started to leave their comments, suggest their ideas, and it became a collaborative tool, a collaborative knowledge hub where everyone can contribute. Teresa, have you seen that previously? So have you seen what's inside the product map?
No, actually, the website, yeah, I checked it out, but the FigJam link, no, this is new to me.
All right, I'll show you what's inside, and actually, it perfectly fits my plan for this particular meetup, because I want to show what's inside and what topics we've got inside. So again, it's free. It's published in the Figma community, so everyone can explore that. I even see a few people online right now. But how the product map is structured, we put here 60 product management topics and map them based on the product life cycle. So starting from strategy, product generation, analysis, delivery, and overall supportive people and processes topics. So the 5 high-level groups, and they help to specify at least some sort of structure for different product management topics. Also, we're using the 15 product management skills in order to map these topics with your grow. So if you want to improve your strategic impact or product discovery skill, then here's the set of topics that what is required in order to grow in this particular area. So let's take another one as an example. So voice of the customer. If you work a lot in this area, if you want to improve this skill, then customer development, competitor analysis, need finding interviews, design thinking, obviously these topics are important if you want to grow this particular skill. So now we've got a lot of updates and contributors who are sharing their experience of the latest update we did on product operations with Graham. I want to guide you through all available topics that we've got in the product map, and feel free to drop your ideas what is missing, because usually people leave their comments, and again, it's a live tool where everyone can contribute. So what we've got under the product strategy group of topics. So business modeling. So there are the ways how we can do that. So the overall business model generation and different frameworks how we do that, and customer development. From another side, we've got product market fit as a bigger topic, and under that we've got market research, competitor analysis, and overall approaches how you can find your product market fit. We call it product market fit path. Next topic is MVP. So if we start with overall concepts, what is MVP and what is the proper process, we've got the topic about that. But also we've got the product maturity levels explained, so different frameworks explaining how your product grows and how your MVP getting in more and more matured, so it's not even the MVP. And product roadmap, so we put them here. Also very let's say abstract structure. We just need to put it somewhere, but I think it perfectly fits the MVP. Market segmentation, so models and different processes, how it could be done, and OKRs. Again, processes and some best practices. The next group of topics is product generation. So what we put here mostly around user experience, marketing, and AI and growth side. So user research, it covers different methods and need finding interviews, UX and design, starting from different design processes, design thinking explained from the beginning till the end, and how we start with with emphasizing and how it's also very important for product managers to apply design thinking when they work with their customers. Interaction design, design principles and best practices, and some basics of visual design and branding. As a great continuation of it, we put marketing, different types of marketing. Obviously, many of them could be added here. Digital marketing, go-to-marketing strategy, and performance marketing, which is very important for analytics. We'll cover it later. Growth, so here we've got growth hacking explained and different sales techniques, focusing mostly on the B2C and B2B side. And AI, which basically the big topic. So we've got 3 sections and topics covered. So different AI algorithms, different AI use cases, and how product managers can apply AI. And we did one of the updates on the prompt engineering, specifying how product managers can build their own prompt libraries and how they can automate their work with AI. The next area is product analytics. So we start with the KPIs and metrics, following product metrics, application metrics, and marketing metrics. The overall analytics process, so it's the bigger topic, so product analytics, including end-to-end analytics and data analytics, especially how to organize the data warehouse and how to build the master data in your company. Unit economics, that's a big topic for us. We did an update on that and published the unit economics book together with Daniel Hannin. So we did 3 topics about that. So unit economics calculation, unit economics improvements, meaning what ways could be explored in order to improve the unit economics, and some financial metrics. And finance, it's a very basic topic for and covered just very high level overview of financial management and reporting, but it's also very important for product managers to keep an eye on the finance part of your product. Section number 4, that's the biggest topic of the product map, because it's more about processes and product delivery. So there are ways how product managers can specify the overall workflow of your team, but starting from the backlog, requirements management, stakeholder analysis, user story mapping, and prioritization, that's a foundation of any scope management. So all these topics are crucial for understanding what is your backlog and how you manage that. In agile area, we put agile thinking as a foundation and 3 additional topics. Kanban and Scrum is top and most important, and maybe those top trending methodologies that everyone use somehow, and variations of them, how it could change depending on your company and your team structure. And scaling, which is the most interesting topic, so how different methodologies could be applied for the bigger companies and enterprises. Some of them are safe, and many other frameworks are there. Lean, so also a similar topic, so it explains the lean approach and loss exposure identification, mostly covered by project managers and mostly applicable for them, but sometimes for different types of products where product managers work closely with the third-party services. That's also a very important area. Development, oh my god, we can speak forever about engineering and how product managers work closely with them, but overall software development lifecycle, front-end, back-end, and especially architecture of the free applications, most trending topics. It could be added more here, but still that's a foundation for the development section. And last one in the product delivery is risk management. So risk management processes, how to prevent them and how to react on them. And risk control, supportive concept that basically helps you to control your risks, even if you facing them in production especially. And the last section, people and processes, we've got 4 pillars here. The first one about negotiation, different negotiation strategies, different negotiation tips, because we all communicate. So as a product managers, we communicate a lot with the team, or cross-functional, collaborate cross-functionally with different teams. So that's why negotiation is very important part, and there are very good materials there. Talent, it's an overall group covering team growth, performance management, and skills assessment. So even our skills assessment is also part of the team growth. That's why we think that this topic is very important if you're also leading the team in the right direction and leading the growth of your team. Soft skills, again, that could be improved. Obviously, we can add more here. Facilitation and leadership is just something what we started with. And the new topic which we introduced, operation, in featuring the product operation, that's what we done recently. So that's the overall backlog that we've got right now. So under each particular section, under each particular topic, we've got very comprehensive explanation what it is, different concepts. I'm showing the latest update what we did with Graham. So product ops explained here. That could be interesting for different types of product managers, and ways how you can set up this process from the beginning. Everything is covered here. I just want to ask a question, very, very simple one. Can you suggest something what is missing here? So is there anything that you want to add, or maybe raise as an interesting topic that should be covered? Because next I want to cover a few upcoming updates that we are working on right now. Any thoughts?
Yes. So for me, I mean, I don't have like comment at the moment, but probably I would check it out and leave something. But so far, I think you're looking good. I mean, on the fake jam, I think it's pretty complete. Pretty much covers everything, to be honest.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was the most comprehensive knowledge map in the industry. So that's something how people called us, not ourselves. So that's very
and I agree.
Nice. Thank you very much. Margot, maybe something from you?
Well, in my opinion, it's a very comprehensive map, because it covers all stages, all processes. So I don't know what else can be added.
Okay, so let's say hello to Florian from Meetup number 2 on Discord. You are live.
Oh, someone is adding some comments there.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, nice.
All right then. I'll show you a few topics that being requested by our community members and what we are working on right now. So basically, all of them are already prepared. So we are finalizing and publishing them very soon. So monetization and pricing. So we even split them because this topic is very comprehensive. So we used materials from 4 experts, and they contributed with their materials in order to build that. So monetization is a very important topic, because at some point of time product managers need to think about their monetization strategies and how they can do that. Obviously, we put it in the yellow section because it's a strategy, so you still need to think about that since the beginning of your project, and sometimes it fits well the business models group. So we explain here different monetization models, we explain here value creation process and how value-based pricing is organized. So there are many ways how product managers can do that. So that's a sneak peek to the upcoming release and new content that we are working on right now. And pricing, especially different options and different views, how it could be calculated and how you can think about your pricing. So the calculation of the pricing and different materials also on the side here, explaining how you can find this initial price point and what will be your pricing tiers and how you can calculate them. Another topic here is the way how you can implement and show the pricing to your users, so paywalls, how you implement that in your tools. And there are many options how you can calculate that or how you can build that. So one of my favorite ones is a pricing GPT from the Mark, who was one of the contributors on this update. So the pricing and monetization, these topics are already done and they are about to publish. And another one is ideal customer profile. So this topic is also very important because product managers need to understand better who is their buying persona and who is your ideal customer profile. So it's also part of the segmentation process because you can segment by different personas. So the ideal customer profile, also the strategy, very strategic topic, because the way how you position your product is very linked with the way with the understanding who is your ideal customer and the ways how you can communicate to them. So ICP overview, it's not only about the ways how you can segment your users, but also about how you frame them and what's your difference between ICP and buyer persona. So there are different metrics that could be implemented in order to track your ideal customer profiles and what you are achieving from them. But overall idea of the customer profile is also very important topic for product managers, especially who are working closely with customers like e-commerce projects or services or anything which is B2C oriented startup. So these two topics, they are ongoing, so they will be added in the product map very soon. But I want to show you that right now we've got different topics here, and they've got, in addition to what we did, they've got very specific web pages and detailed guides with an explanation of all these topics. So on the product map platform, we right now have 10 topics, and one of them is work in progress right now, so everything is changing. So the last one was product operations. 2 topics we did in the analytics area, so unit economics and the unit economics improvements. So maybe it's better to go by groups again, as I did with a product map. But in the strategy area, we've got 2 detailed guides. So one is minimum viable product development, and another one was an update on the product roadmaps that we did with Phil Hornby and Roman Pichler. So here you can see the detailed outline explaining different topics and different frameworks and different approaches to the product road mapping. So obviously it starts with understanding how the product map fits the bigger picture with a product strategy. And different concepts and different frameworks are explained here. So we publish these detailed guides on the product map platform because it helps to explain all these concepts, not in the mind map view, but with the details and the list of the best resources picked by the industry experts, and these resources worth explaining if you are looking for the right direction in this particular topic. So in our topic catalog, we've got the topics that we've been working with experts and where we extend the content of the map. So the minimum viable product was built based on the community resources that being suggested. So everyone is very welcome to share any thoughts on Discord with us. So it's always available. We've got a resource channel where people drop some links and resources, and we've got for each particular topic very specific conversations on our forum. So MVP guide is a special one. It's the latest update that we published on the platform. Different MVP concepts explained, alternative concepts like minimum marketable feature or minimum business increment, all are here with the best resources explaining what it is in a nutshell. Cupcake is one of them, so the source of this information is the intercom, so all these materials are there. And MVP development process, everything is explained here. In the end, we've got AI tools and overview how you can build MVPs with different tools like Lovable, Bolt, V0 or Replit. So we compared all of them and put here the detailed explanation how you can use that. In addition to that, we feature another guide, prompt engineering, that is a relevant topic for the MVP development. So in the next section, as I already said, we've got prompt engineering guide and user research methods, explanation of all frameworks and different concepts. So again, very detailed content, but built with the community efforts. Next section is analysis. So we've got here unit economics, as I said, unit economics improvements and product metrics. One of the top trending resources is the guide that we built explaining the product metrics. So all these metrics explained with calculations and formulas. So feel free to explore. And we also put here different types of metrics for different types of companies. So startups and SaaS products, they also covered here. So always linked with the unit economics and the other guides that we are featuring. And the last two topics, delivery is not well covered, so we are working on that. The only prioritization topic is published right now on the platform. And in the people area, we've got product operations and facilitation. So product operations is our latest guide that we built with Graham, and facilitation again was built with a community in order to explain different concepts and frameworks, how you can be a great facilitator if you're a team leader. So feel free to explore that. It's free to use. It's available for everyone. Good news is that if you want to complete your assessment, then you can start tracking what you learned on them. That's what a Product Map AI platform allows you to do. And based on your profile, we suggest you relevant topics and resources. So that's what's available inside the product map. I'm coming back to the slide because I want to share with you a few thoughts. Again, it's a very cozy meetup on Discord. We do it in order to bring our community members and share the information with them. But we always welcome any question that our audience want to ask us. So feel free to ask anything. I'm here, and if you've got any questions about product map, product management topics, or product manager skills, or how you can grow, feel free to ask anything. So that's basically the last section for the Q&A. Feel free to drop your thoughts. Guys, you want to ask anything?
Yeah, probably out of curiosity. I think you mentioned something regarding the, if I'm not mistaken, it's the unit economics.
Yes.
So there is like, feel free to correct me, by the way. Is there like a book that you mentioned that was somewhat recommended or something?
Say it again. I lost a few last words that you said. So can you repeat the last sentence, please?
Yeah, so my question was, when you mentioned regarding the unit of economics, there was like a book that you mentioned, or it's like a totally different area?
Okay, I think I got your point. So, the unit economics is mostly the topic which is relevant for startups. So, usually when you start understanding what you need to do in order to be profitable, then you're calculating your unit economics. So, what is unit? Usually, it's the atomic part that you are selling. So let's assume that your unit is the product that you are selling. Then what is your customer acquisition cost, and what is your revenue from this unit? And that's called unit economics. So you measure the profitability when you sell the unit, and after that you're comparing it with your costs. So if you want, I can show you the material that we've got. Again, it's free to use, but it has a unit economic canvas, so maybe it will be helpful for you if you want to understand better what it is. So just give me a sec, I'll reshare my screen and show you some bits and pieces of unit economics. Un momento. No, for some reason I lost the screen sharing, so now should be live again. So unit economics is a special product for us. It's not even the resource, it's a product. It's free to use, but everyone who sign up for product map AI, they've got the direct link to the unit economics handbook. So you feel free to sign up in your profile. You will have all materials there. So what is unit economics? So this canvas that we did with Daniel explains how you calculate that. So first of all, the first metric is UA, so how many users you acquired. So imagine that you've got different channels, social media channel, email marketing, or I don't know, let's say paid advertising in the Google, for example. So after that, you are trying to measure what was your conversion rate, so to the sale, so not the activation or not a particular action. We make an analysis of the conversion to the first sale. That's why it's a conversion rate for the first sale, C1. Buyers, how many actually buyers you've got at the end. So it's a multiplication of your user acquisition on the conversion rate. Next is average order value. So if you've got buyers with average order value, multiplying both of them gives you a final total revenue you received. And then if you've got some specific costs starting from the cost of goods sold, for example, in this particular case, if we sell product, we ship this product, then we put them in the cost of goods sold. If you sell digital product, maybe it could be a tax or something similar, which is the cost of your of goods sold. So I don't know how to explain it better. Average payment count shows you repeatability of these orders. So it's not just average order value, but how many payments were done by the buyer. And two metrics that are calculated from all of them. So first of all, it's customer lifetime value. So if you've got the customer and in the end in the end of their life cycle, you measure how much you earn from them, then you've got the customer lifetime value. And customer lifetime cost, so how much money you spent in order to keep all these customers engaged in order to continue them buying. So your total metric here is contribution margin. So are you profitable or not? So if you use the template that we've got in the inside the unit economics handbook. Then you calculate them, so all formulas they are inside, but the overall idea is to understand how profitable you are. So contribution margin shows you, are you positive or negative, and that's all about unit economics. Unit economics improvements, it's a separate section. It's also inside the unit economics handbook. Different techniques and different options how you can improve your unit economics if you are negative, or if your LTV ratio to customer acquisition cost is less than 3:1, so which is the perfect ratio. It could be better, and that's obviously everyone trying to improve their unit economics. But in a nutshell, that's all about unit economics. So that's a resource that we published with Daniel, and it's available for everyone. So we shared more than 1,000 of copies of this book, so feel free to explore that if it was helpful.
Sounds good to me. Thank you so much.
All right then, any more questions? Margot, maybe something from your side?
I'm just waiting for this beautiful reasons you mentioned.
All right then. So again, thanks everyone for participating. We will share it on our YouTube channel. It was a new thing for us. I was glad to share these materials with you, and for everyone who wasn't there in the Discord and live, who watching the recording, feel free to share your comments with us. We are always very welcome, and we are community-driven resource, so all your information helps us to improve the product map and improve the product management all over the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
See
Thank you for
next time.
joining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time in November. So one time
Yeah.
per month, that's our commitment.